picked up some Motul, of course, from our local Subaru shop, and we are going to do a quick oil change on this extremely hot day. I'm gonna put it up in the air and let it cool off because I've been driving for quite some time and I don't want to burn myself. So we're driving back to my garage, rally style. I gotta take my other car out of the garage because it's being sold. Alright, now that we have the car in the garage, I've been letting it cool off. Open the engine bay. I have no lip anymore. Unfortunately, I ripped it off. Girlfriend's in the car. We're gonna take the jacks, the quick jacks, put it underneath and raise the car up so I can drain the oil. I'm large. I've raised the car and I've put jack stands underneath it. Even though I have quick jacks, I still don't trust shit. It's on cardboard, but that's actually more flat of a surface than the cobblestone because the cobblestone's really annoying. Sometimes a messy job, so I'm gonna wear some gloves. I'm gonna use impact sockets because my socket set's in the car and I don't feel like opening it right now. So I'm just gonna grab my 17 and a busted torque wrench that I use as a breaker bar now. Oil pan down. Just gonna break the nut loose. Start letting out some of that juicy Motul 540. I'm gonna put some pressure against the oil pan so when I pull it out, so I'm gonna hold that real quick. There we go. So actually not very messy this time. Oil looks actually relatively golden still, not super golden, it's pretty black, but not the worst I've seen. And no metal on the magnetic tip there, which I'm pretty sure is magnetic, but I don't know. All right, so the oil's been draining for a little bit, and take off the oil filter, which I never put tight because if you put this shit tight, it's the biggest pain in the ass. Let that drain out a bit. I just don't want to get any oil on my header, so I'm letting it go slow. There's spider webs up here. I'm gonna start twisting it. It's off. You're supposed to use a new crush washer, but got our Motul Gen 2. I'm excited to try this stuff out. It's new on the market. This is my favorite oil bottle because it's all integrated funnel and stuff, which is really handy. Put some oil in there, and you also want to take a bit and just lube the O-ring there so it has an easier time sealing. I'm gonna go ahead and screw it on. For the most part, it's pretty easy. Just screw it on snug. Never over tighten it or else you'll never be able to get it off. So I'm just gonna brake clean this off, plug it back up, wipe off the extra, tighten it back just a bit, just so the washer seals, no leaks. Wipe it off again, just in case. So if I'm looking at this, it looks pretty clean. I don't see any metal shavings. There's no milkiness, so there's no coolant in the oil. Yep, there's a bit of a haze to it, but it's not like a metal shavings haze. It's just particles. Nothing big though, which is good. I'm gonna do my best here to fill it without spilling, which is pretty easy with Motul's little device here. Got a cough. COVID. And yeah, I know it's supposed to take a specific amount, but this setup is so custom that I don't know how much the turbo holds compared to stock. And like I don't know, I just don't trust putting in a certain amount. I just put in a little overfilled because personally that's fine to me. And I've never had issues doing that. Never blown an EJ, so cross your fingers. Knock on wood. now we finish it off by just checking the dipstick to see where we're at. Even when it gets to the level, I still want to turn on the car and just check it again because cycles the oil and kind of sucks it up into places that it's not right now. You can see where the oil level's at there. It's almost at full, so that's good. Oil's been cycled, let's check it again. Yep, see? Much less on the dipstick now. We're at low. That's why you gotta cycle the oil, friends. I'm getting down to the empty part of the jug, and it seems like it's taken almost all of it. So that's what I mean. When you have a custom setup, your lines are sometimes longer and like the turbo's bigger, so it might have a bigger reservoir. You just gotta be aware of that, just in case, because obviously you don't want to blow your car. It seemed like it's just gonna take the whole thing, which is fine with me because I have a spare liter. It's always good to grab a liter. Just a small bottle that you keep in your trunk in case you need to fill up, because most Subarus do burn oil, especially when it gets super hot. But yeah, there we go. We're just above full, exactly where I like to be. I'm gonna start the car one more time. Just above full. So that's where I like to be. That's my happy spot because it leaves room for burning wood. And she's good. Golden. Oil change complete, so I'm gonna take it for a little drive. Feels good. Now I feel better about taking it on longer trips because I was about, I don't want to say how much over my oil change, let's just say I was over my oil change. Alright, well, she drives, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.